Alright, what's going on, guys? Quickly before we start this video, I have two important announcements. Number one, after I announced with Raw, you guys are super pumped, super supportive, and I really appreciate you guys. It's gonna be super cool. But one kind of distressed comment I saw was that the price of the pre-workout was too high, and I immediately went to Matt, Dom, I was like, yo, we gotta do something about this. And they were like, agreed, we can do it. COVID had like a shitty time of prices and ingredients and stuff like that. I'm like, fuck it, the people are asking, and this is like my first big move. I'm like, we gotta listen to them. So we're dropping the price of both the pre-workout and the pre-extreme, both our pre-workouts, for now we only have two, $10. Decreased $10 because you guys asked for it, and because I'm trying to give you guys what you guys want. Being here for you guys, and it's my first like act of owner doing something like that, and that's for you guys because you spoke up. So keep telling me what you guys want. It's not always going to be able to be price drops, obviously, but if it's flavors, new products, ingredients and stuff, whatever, I'm going to do my best to listen to you guys and apply it as quick as possible. Announcement number two, even more exciting, Olympia merch drops tomorrow. Friday, September 17th, Olympia merch is dropping. This is just like the one we did last year, the 2020 hoodie, but obviously it says 21, got the branding on the arm, and most importantly, the back. This has got a new little addition to it. I'm not gonna let you fully read it yet, but it's called the Savage Code. This Savage Code is going on some of the Raw product as well, which is gonna be cool. But on the other side, it's just listed every show I've ever done with the pro and every win I've ever had. Last year it was the same list, but now we have one more win added onto that. Next year, we'll have another win added onto that. Next up, we have the penny. We did these a while ago, but we came out with like a nicer, lighter, bigger version of them. These are super dope. They're just the champion mentality. And then on the back, it says 21 Bumstead. And our new logo is officially branded right there. So those are dope. Pennies. I can't find the tank tops I like, and I want actually nice stuff, but I love those pennies. This champion mentality t-shirt, super simple, super clean, Bumstead times Olympia, champion mentality, and in the back, similar, just my name, champion mentality, classic physique 2021. Next is this is a little beat. I wore this already, I'm probably gonna wear it again tonight, but this is a throwback to our, also what we did last year. Not embroidered this year because we had a little issues with the thinner fabric. Some people were saying the last one was a little too stiff, so we found a thinner one that's a lot better to train in. I like working out a lot in this one, especially here in Florida because it's not too hot. But it's just Olympia 2021 in Roman numerals, champion mentality. And yeah, so we got that, and a t-shirt that I don't currently have, which I'll probably actually wear to work out in this vlog, is a Chris Bumstead vacuum repair. It's just like a little joke I was thinking. People were like asking me to teach them how to vacuum and stuff like that, and always saying I need like a shirt with a vacuum on it. So we did it. It says Chris Bumstead vacuum repair. Picture of a vacuum on it. You guys will see it. Maybe Calvin will input a little thing here. But that's it. That's gonna be right there probably. But that's it for the drop this time. I think I covered everything. Coming out tomorrow, Friday, September 17th at noon. So be ready. I hope we don't sell out super quick, but we tried to have a lot of stock this time so we don't sell out, at least for a few days. But as a heads up, anyone who is a member of my CBUM Fitness app, so you go to cbumfitness.com or on the iOS App Store, CBUM Fitness, download the app, you get invited to a Facebook group, and when you're in that group, you get early access. It might be a little too late to sign up for it now and get into the group, but in the future, if you're in the group, you get early access to all our drops by about 24 hours to 12 hours before, so you'll get any of the merch before it sells out. But yeah, that's it. Be ready tomorrow. It's gonna be a hot drop. This is Olympia merch, so be ready, and yeah, that's it. Get on with the video.
'Cause I was made for this. I'm at the top of every list. I was made for this. I was made for this.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Matt's office. I don't have a desk because someone stole it. I had two things shipped here to my name, to the same address, and they just disappeared. So I just bother Matt right now sitting in his office. But we're working on some stuff, some fun stuff to come. So cool shit. But this video is gonna be a Q&A. I asked you guys for some questions, and I haven't kind of done a personal Q&A. The last one's family, so I'm gonna go through some questions and just, that's it. Question number one, what will you do when you stop competing? is coaching or opening a gym something you would do? Honestly, this whole transition of like becoming an owner in Raw, it's like the merch I do with Matt and our app and that stuff is kind of my beginning transition. Once I'm done competing, I want to put a lot more energy investment into that when I'm not into competing, and kind of more into like business, building brands, and like creating stuff that like people want to be part of and enjoy, because that really interests me. So this is already me kind of beginning that. Maybe I would open a gym, but like I don't want to have a gym that people come to. I would want like a private one that's just for like some friends to train out with, like loud music, bay doors, hot open doors and everything. But that's kind of the end goal when I'm done competing, which I'm already trying to start now.
You're gonna work out?
Am I gonna work out?
Yeah. When you retire?
I'm just gonna quit probably working out. Now, I'll probably work out a few times a week, and then I'll do some yoga, I'll do some cardio, maybe some CrossFit, and try and lose like 40 pounds. I think 220, I'd feel really good. Probably look so skinny at 220 pounds. About my high school weight. But I'd feel amazing. Worth it. Alright, next question. What is the mindset you guys have before stage? I don't know what you mean by you guys, because it's definitely very different. And when I'm backstage and I look at people, I can tell that everyone's mindset is so different. There's new people who are just nervous, and new people are just excited to be there. People have been there for a few years who just want to win, who are stressed, whatever, it's different. And I've gone through different mindsets myself, but what I want to focus on this year is honestly just being present. I don't want to think about like, oh my god, I have to win. Am I gonna win? Am I this? Do I look this? I just want to be like there. I want to enjoy it. Last year I like took a few moments on stage. I like looked at the lights, looked at the crowd, and was just like, oh, this is so cool, just like being here. I'm on the Olympia stage, it's the biggest stage in the world, trying to win Olympia, just like having fun and enjoying with it. So 2 years ago, probably when I won, I came in super locked in and focused, like wanting to just like kill people, headphones on, not talking. Now I kind of want to like go, enjoy my time, chat with everyone I don't get to see very often, and just like feel like you're on a vacation chilling, but also there to fuck some people up because I'm trying to win Olympia. So if I can find that combination between being present and enjoying the moment, then we're golden. Next question. Do you have a therapist? Low-key fascinated about how a champion's mind works. I technically have a therapist. I haven't seen her in a long time, so it's probably not the best thing. But last year was the first time I actually spoke and talked to a therapist, and I found it helped me a pretty good amount. She was kind of spiritual, and stuff I talk about and being like present and in the moment with a lot of stuff. She tried to help teach me with some breath work and just some like realization that like most of the stuff you stress about is out of your control, and the reason you're stressing about it is because you're trying to control things out of your control. So if you can just be in the moment and just live with what's in front of you, you feel a lot better. And I find that did help me a lot. And I've since coming down here to Florida, I've looked into maybe talking to someone else again, because I think anybody, even if you feel like gathered, great, perfect in your life, can benefit from more mental awareness, more mental health, and just kind of an outside perspective, and someone who you feel comfortable sharing all your thoughts and feelings with. So if you're thinking of getting one, if that's why you asked the question, fully recommend it, go for it. I think everyone should. It's just a scary thing to start for anyone. All right, next question. Never take pre-workout again or never use whey again? Easy, get rid of the pre-workout. But I'm saying this right now in prep because I couldn't survive eating my oatmeal without the cookies and cream raw protein because it tastes so good. And I can survive drinking coffee, and I can replace my pre-workout with that. But whey, like baking, shakes, ice cream, oatmeal, I couldn't eat oatmeal if I didn't have whey. So easily fucking throw the pre-workout out. Protein, it is what it is. What's harder to live with, having small calves or small biceps? It's a good question. If we're talking live with, not compete with, having small calves is harder because I'm more likely to wear what? You have both. So do I, though. It's okay. You're more likely to wear shorts, i.e. shorts, than a t-shirt, which hides your biceps. So what are you going to see more? And I find people like see calves and they're like, fuck, respect, man, you have huge calf. It's so cool. Big biceps are just like, oh, you're wearing a tight shirt, big bicep. Like another one of those dudes, you know? I don't know. And you can hide it biceps easier. So live, biceps, compete to the bodybuilder. Biceps are way more important, for sure. All right, so gonna answer a few questions and then we're gonna move on the day. We got some more work to do, so we're just gonna bring you through kind of my day, I guess, while answering questions. So see you guys later. We're stealing shit. We're thieves. Got a box full of goodies. Probably the coolest thing about being here. Like, oh, you got supplements, put it in order. No, just walk next door, grab a box, and walk out. So, can't complain. Stocked up. Alright, next question. Do you and Courtney ever get heated arguments? Duh. If you're not in a relationship and you get 0 arguments, good for you. I don't know if you're in a real relationship or not, but it happens to everyone. What has changed the most in our relationship is how our arguments end and resolve. They usually end now of us like realizing we're being stupid in our head, and we end up better communicating for it after, and we're like feeling closer and better after the argument instead of like pissed off at each other. So yes, of course we argue, but we're a lot more effective at it than we used to be. When and where did you turn pro? So I turned pro in 2016 at North Americans. Whoops. And bonus information, if you guys didn't know this, I actually turned pro in bodybuilding. So I was competing in heavyweight bodybuilding, and I won my class at North Americans when I was 21 years old to get my pro card. And then I switched to Classic. Do you have a plan to distribute raw stuff in Canada? Absolutely. This was a big thing that when I came on, I said we have to do. I wanted to get into stores in Canada and have warehouses there so that Canadians don't have to suffer the customs and all those shipping fees and everything. So that is already in the works. It will be happening quicker than you think. I'll keep you posted with all that stuff. But yes, we're totally going to be in Canada and already working on it. Is cardio a major part or not? Cardio in prep, dieting, getting shredded, huge part, major part. It's also a major part because personally I hate it so much that it sucks. But it's one of those things where like you do your cardio, and even if you half-ass it or you're not really doing enough, it really holds you back from like really getting shredded. If you're like doing like, you know, a light walk or whatever, whereas pushing it, doing it more and more, definitely helps you get like push those limits of getting absolutely peeled. Right now I'm doing some of the most cardio I've ever done. I do 45 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes at night, and I started that at like 5 weeks out. Normally I don't get up to an hour and a half until maybe the last 2 weeks or the last week or so. So pushing really hard now, and calories are also really low. My weight has been extremely stubborn, so suffering, making it work, and we're gonna get absolutely shredded for the Olympia this year. All right, so heading to the gym, pre-workout, gonna answer some more questions. Also, like I said at the beginning of the video, we're listening to you guys. Pre-workout, and the pre-extreme, so both versions of the current pre-workouts we have, not all of them. The current ones we have out right now are dropped $10 in price because you guys asked for it, and that's what I'm here for. Literally, that was some of the comments I saw, and I was like, guys, the only complaint I've seen is they're like, the pre-workout price is high, we gotta drop it, and they're like, cool, drop. And we dropped it for you guys. So we're starting big, we're making movements, and appreciate you guys. Keep me in the loop of what you guys want. Not always gonna be price drops, but if it's shit you guys wanna see, I'm gonna work with you guys. Is there a moment of realization between failure and success? What did you realize at this moment? I think you mean like when did you realize you were successful or not, something, but there's no moment. I'm telling you right now, there's not a time where you're like, I did it, I'm successful. You have goals, you chase after them, and once you get them, it's kind of like you want more goals and you keep working for it. There's no like, oh my God, I was a failure, now I'm successful. I never really felt like a failure in my life, but I also don't really fully feel successful right now. I feel like I have a lot of work to do, a lot more I want to accomplish before I'm like willing to say I'm like successful. So I got work to do. Next question. How do you deal with the pressure of being Mr. Olympia? You inspired me to get on stage. Dealing with the pressure is something that changes every year for me. It gets a little harder and harder every year. But the most important thing is to realize that it's just, especially specific to this, it's just bodybuilding. When I started competing, it was just getting my meals and training, enjoying the workouts, training hard, dieting, cutting, cardio, all that stuff, and nothing's changed. I'm still doing the exact same shit. I push myself harder, I'm smarter, I'm more effective with it, but nothing's changed. The pressure I need to realize is all just coming from my own head. When I realize it's all created from myself and put on myself, it eases it a bit, but it still comes and goes in waves, obviously. And it's just understanding that it's coming from me, and all I have to do is take it day by day. Wake up every day, finish my cardio every day, eat my meals every day, stay hungry every day, finish my late cardio, my training, one day at a time, next day, finish it. That's all I gotta do. So if I keep taking it one day at a time and realize I'm putting the pressure on myself, eases it a little bit. How do you see your opponents in comparison with last season? Last season, I didn't see him a lot. This season, I don't see him at all. I just like don't scroll Instagram anymore. I've had people muted in the past on my Instagram just to not pay attention to it, and I really just don't think about it. I genuinely fully believe, and it's the truth because I won last year, that all I have to do is be better than I was last year, and that's all that matters. And even when you're not winning, that's all that you have to do essentially is get better than what you were, work harder than what you were doing, and that's all that matters. It's just different when you're the champion because it's a fact. Everyone's chasing after me, I'm chasing after myself. They're all looking at my back, I'm looking in the mirror, so just gotta beat myself. Is it hard to balance everything? Yes. You usually just don't balance it, to be completely honest. It's kind of falling on and off a tightrope, just trying to figure out what you can manage and taking it, again, like I said, day by day. Balancing, trying to do this business stuff, having relationship, a family, friends, YouTube, vlog, Instagram, while keeping my focus purely on the Olympia and getting all that done and winning another title. It's hard to balance it, but it's prioritizing throughout the year. It's me putting stuff like the Olympia's coming close, that's my top priority. And the easiest part of balance is having people around you who can understand that. And I think that's why I'm very grateful that I have Courtney, because she's very understanding.
Don't get me on camera right now.
The hardest thing to pull balance away from is the relationships, whether it's your parents, your siblings, friends, whatever, because you're taking away from them really, and they're a human that can respond. But if they understand that this is something that you're extremely passionate about and they support you fully and they have your back, then that's what makes it feel easy. If she was stressed out, like, you're not giving me attention, you hate me, blah, 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 and she didn't understand how important this goal was for me, then it would be hard to balance. But because she understands that, and I promised her we're gonna do some trips and have some fun after the Olympia, that's where we find our balance. So it's give and take. It's a lot of take right now for me, taking all this time I can for the Olympia, and then I try and give afterwards when it's a little less stressful.
But you, like me watching you, like, it's fulfilling for me because you're so passionate about what you do. So it's really cool to see. And if I was like doing what you're doing, you probably wouldn't be, I know you wouldn't be like, oh my God.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
But some people would.
Yeah,
and that's what, like,
for
it's
sure.
hard to be like, how do you balance winning an Olympia and having a girlfriend? And like, it's up to your partner, really. You should be selfish in this time, and if they can't accept that it's what's best for you and they support you through it, then maybe they're not the partner for you.
Yeah, facts.
Hashtag facts. Happy birthday. Yeah, yesterday was Courtney's birthday, so hopefully you all wish her a happy birthday. She sent a lot of flowers, apparently.
I'm older
She's
than
popular.
Chris by 2 years, if anyone didn't know.
She's a cougar.
Shut the hell up.
Oh yeah, cougar. All right, that's our wrap on these questions. I'm gonna take down this pre, head to the gym. See you there. All right, so here at the gym, today is hamstring day, hamstrings and a little bit of back. I think we're gonna try and deadlift today. It's gonna be the last workout we deadlift, I think. Bodies are falling apart, don't have much food, and a lot of cardio, legs are feeling heavy, but gotta kill it, no excuses, so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna try and answer a few questions while we're kind of doing some stuff. Warm up takes a while on deadlifts. If I suck at answering, sorry, but you get the vlog. Question while he's warming up, do you ever get closed off during prep? And how do you deal with it? Do I get closed off? Absolutely. When I have a lot of stuff going on and I'm stressed and it's prep, sometimes I just shut everything off. And it sucks sometimes because it's like emotions aren't felt, everything's just like buried. Fuck it, focus on the goal. And it's kind of like just a constant balance of knowing when it's a good thing and when it's a bad thing. If you shut too much off, you're not enjoying anything, you're not present, everything just sucks. But if you're stressing too much about shit that you shouldn't be thinking about, it doesn't matter, you can't control, it's also a problem. So it's just learning the balance of what to shut off, what not, and going through it in time. It's also, sometimes you gotta just shut off. Forget about the world and focus on one goal, which is winning the Olympia. And then afterwards, that's when some of the emotions come pouring out. That's why you see people crying after big events, such as myself, or disappearing for a while or whatever, and then you gotta feel that stuff afterwards. So make sure you're not suppressing it for too long. But if you have a goal that's really important and you suck it up, is it healthy? No. But if you win the Olympia, is it worth it? Yes.
1, 2, good job. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way. 2 more. Up, up, up. Last one. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 more. Come on. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Everything you got. Come on. All the way. Good job. Better? Yeah. I think it was this one.
Hey Chris, do you think you will be bored of Mr. Olympia if you win, for example, 8 times? That's a good question. Bored of it? Probably not. I seriously doubt it would be boring, but would it lose quite its luster and its appeal? Probably. Would I feel burnt out and tired and like I want to explore new ventures in my life? Probably yes. I think I could do 5, 6, be fueled for it. After that, you start to just fucking become a monotonous routine and it might lose a little bit of it. It wouldn't be boring, but you're like, the energy you put into it, like the amount of mental effort it takes to like pull back from other parts of the world and fucking put it into being the best in the world at something, it just takes a lot, and after a while it would take a toll on you and every other aspect in your life, and that balance I talked about that's so hard to juggle would be non-existent. So that's the best answer I can give to that.
12 good reps. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7, 8, 9. More. 10, 11. Last one. Drop it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock it in. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 more. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. And squeeze.
Deflated.
It's good though. It's a good sign. You see that? Cool.
All right, time to deadlift, so we're getting to it. Put it in early in the workout, not at the end, because I need to do it. First, one more question. The quick answer. Will you ever have your own line?
You would.
Wow, it's gonna be dramatic and I couldn't even read. Will you ever have your own line with Raw Nutrition? Yes. was a glorious and beautiful deadlift session. We're talking about fucking pressure and stress and managing shit and prep. I've been holding on to a lot of stress, and after that set of deadlifts, I've been getting 8 reps constantly at 6th place, and I fucking was like, fucking, I'm squeezing out 9 right now. I pulled that 9th rep, and I like felt so just like released after. I honestly kind of wanted to cry. It was just like, felt so good. It sounds weird to say after a set of deadlifts, but it felt like I released a lot. It's just like, just fucking relax and enjoy just fucking having fun trying to win Olympia right now. So that felt really good. To answer that previous question, managing stress, go fucking deadlift 600 pounds till you die and you'll just feel better after. It's just how it works.
Rip it out. Finish strong, Chris. Nice. Come on. Focus. Rip it out. Boom. Get in there. Nice. Good. Come on, Chris. 3, 2, last one.
She gets heavy. Damn. Alright, so that was a wrap on hamstrings. We did like 3 curls, a deadlift, a booty exercise, and we're good to go. Moving on to a little bit of back now. Back width, you guys know the drill. I've been doing the split for a long ass time. I don't need to explain it. Lat pull downs, back to the OG. This on back day, this is like all I used to do when I was like 19, 20 years old. It's just a fucking wide grip lat pull downs. It's probably why I had all lats, no thickness for a while, but paid off. Lower the seat.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Stay strong. 6. Breathe. 7, 8. Good. 9. Come on, Chris. 10. 3, 2. Last one.
I think it's time to answer a question. I forgot I was doing this. Come back to the questions, and the question is, favorite thing to do with Courtney? I'm not allowed to tell you guys that or my channel will be demonetized. So, next question. Will you do a CrossFit workout with Noah Olsen? Absolutely. If you didn't see, I just filmed a collab Gymshark video with Noah Olsen, one of the best CrossFitters in the world. Lives in Florida, not too far from here. And he's a really cool dude. We had a lot of fun together. He was off season, I'm in prep. But in the future, I want to go down to Miami. His buddy owns a gym and he's gonna put me through a CrossFit workout. So I gotta fucking start training because he guy's a beast and I won't be ready for it. But I'll do it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can.
Come on. Easy work, Chris. Who's the champ? Come on. Nice. More. Good. 5, 4, 3. 2 more. Last one. Power up. Power up. Boom. Nice. Ooh, that chest. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Focus. 8. Come on. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. Come on, Chris. Last one.
All right, wrapping up this workout, some cardio. Gonna fire through some final questions here. We had some relationship ones today. This one is, what is the most valuable thing you've learned from being in a serious relationship? I can't get deep enough to be the most valuable, but something very valuable I've been focused on lately is a lot of problems and stress you feel that you put onto other people are usually your fault. And when you start to realize that, and you can build extreme ownership for everything in your life, taking responsibility for how you feel, you start to feel a lot better, and your relationships thrive a lot more. It's not your partner's fault, it's not the people around you that you feel stressed out. You're probably holding stuff in, and it's your own fault. You handle your own shit, be there, support your partner, and just be a good person. Take ownership for your shit. What video game are you most excited about? God of War, Ragnarok. It's coming out next year and I'm fired up. God of War is my favorite game. They're coming out with another one. We're still doing cold bathtubs / ice water every morning. I don't do them every morning, but I do cold baths 2 or 3 times a week. I do cryo once a week. And sadly, in Florida, the showers don't get cold enough for a cold shower, so it's like lukewarm showers. Domino's or Pizza Hut? Domino's all the way. Domino's seasoning can't be beat. How did your sister get shredded so quickly? She did. My sister has been prepping for, I don't know, 20 weeks. Killing herself, starving herself. Cardio, like 2 hours every day. She's been grinding hard. She just wears baggy clothes, and she did in that last video, and she was shredded. But she's been working for months for this. It didn't happen quick. What is the food you have most trouble not eating? Oh, that's a good one. Probably sandwiches. I just want to eat something with my hands. But also, in prep, when I have something sweet, like my oats are amazing, but when I finish eating something sweet, I just want more. It makes me like crave more. So in the morning, I'm always hungry, starving, and that's like the one time a day where I'm like, I could just go eat a little more, have a little more food, and I have to be like, nope, shut the fuck up. Some gum in your mouth, go brush your teeth, get on with the day, and get over it. All right, that's the last question I have saved right now. So hopefully you guys are satisfied with those questions. And that's the quick day in the life video. Appreciate it. I'm running out of breath, so thank God I'm out of questions. See you guys in the next video. And remember, tomorrow the merch shop, live, probably at noon. Noon is the goal, so be ready. CBUMfitness.com/shop. Oh fuck, I have no idea what the address. Calvin's gonna edit what the link is, because I forget what the link is. But be ready.